All right, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but gonna try and be more frequent about doing that again. As you can see, I have a skid steer now. In a series of events, I have acquired a skid steer from trading different items that I have acquired. And so yeah, now we're gonna be working on this. It is not a fully operational machine. I can move it around and stuff, but a couple of things that it's gonna need. There's a fuel delivery issue that we have to work through, which I'm gonna hope to work through today. There is a cracked head, so there's two options. I'm either gonna have to replace the head entirely or sleeve it. I'm looking to just replace the head and be done with it, do the head gasket while I'm in there, get it all done. And then lastly, the front hydraulic for the bucket is leaking, so I'm gonna have to replace that at some point, but that's the least pressing matter. The skid steer will fire up, but it tends to stutter and then die out a little bit, and then eventually it'll build fuel pressure and run. I'm thinking, because the gentleman who owned it before me took it to the Bobcat dealership for some diagnostics for the head, I'm thinking that they pulled the fuel lines apart, didn't bleed them when they put it back together. So that's what we're going to try and work through today. So come along as we try and figure that out. Another thing also, I have about $2,100 of my money into this skid steer. Due to me trading up and stuff, this skid steer is probably worth about $10,000 or so right now, but due to being pretty fortunate on a couple of trades, I have acquired this, and I'm hoping to put it to use potentially commercially after I get it up and running. So pretty excited about this and feeling very blessed to have acquired this machine. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing besides just standard maintenance on a machine. So we're gonna see how this goes. I think it's gonna be a good experience, a good learning experience for me. So let's see. I don't know if that's supposed to be white. I'm assuming it's, oh yeah, it's supposed to be white. So that's what it looks like on the inside, and this is what it looks like on the outside. I was about to say, let me know in the comments what this is supposed to look like, because I didn't know. Oh, there's another one in there also. Okay, well, we'll have to replace that. I mean, it's kind of standard dealings with, you know, something when you buy it, so that's okay. All right. Again, if you guys have any recommendations of things that I should or shouldn't be doing, I am no diesel mechanic, so please drop them in the comments below and help me out to get this thing running. Okay, well, that tells me it's not an air issue on this side. So the guy who sold it to me said that when they had the cab lifted up, there might have been a pinched fuel line or something. So I'm going to lift the cab and see if I can identify any pinched fuel lines, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I got the cab lifted up and it's still, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off this side of it to see if we're even getting fuel in. And then I guess we'll go from there. So if we're not getting fuel in, I know that my problem's on the back end of this. So let's see. Okay, so all right, well, I think therein lies the problem. I don't know if you can see that right there, but we're not really getting anything out on this end. So I had to go run and do some other stuff this evening, but as you can see from the video prior to this, it is up and running. It is not doing or showing the symptoms that it was when it first came off the trailer when it got here. So what ended up happening in the clip prior to the video of it running, you can see that when I took loose that connector, I barely touched it with a screwdriver and it popped loose. And after reviewing it further, there was diesel fuel on the outgoing side of the prime bowl. So what happened was, or what looks like happened was, when they took everything apart and they put it back together, they didn't tighten down those crimps at all, really. So air was getting sucked in from the prime bowl. Once I tightened those down pretty tight, I jumped back in and fired it up, and it wasn't showing any of those symptoms anymore. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm not saying that's 100% what fixed it, but as of right now, that's what it appears like. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a series on this, hopefully. And yeah, thank you.